Hello artists, welcome back to art. Today we are going to learn the Japanese art of Kumihimo, braiding of cords. We can make friendship bracelets or bookmarks. First we need to set up your loom. You're going to need to cut off the corners of your square of cardboard, just like this. In the end you'll have 8 sides. Next, mark out where your notches are going to be. You're going to have 8 notches, 1 on each of the sides. When you cut, make sure not to cut too deep. Don't go much further in than about a centimeter or a fingernail's width. Next, you're going to punch a hole in the center using your pencil. Push the pencil all the way through to get the right size hole. Next, draw arrows moving clockwise so you remember which direction to count. Choose 7 strands from the yarn monster. Use at least 2 colors, but you can use as many as 7 colors. Line up the tops of all your strands so that you can make a knot. To make a knot, loop around your fingers to make an X. Then pull the short end back through the loop to make a pretzel shape. If you pull on both sides, you'll make a nice strong knot. You can trim about a centimeter above the knot to get rid of that excess string. The bottom can also be trimmed, but you don't need to worry about that until the end. Push the knot through the front of your loom. If you need to, you can use a pencil to make it go in more easily. Next, put 1 strand in each of your notches. You should have 1 empty space. That empty space will be counted as 0. So you'll count 0, 1, 2, 3. Then you'll pick up the 3rd string and place it in 0. Now you have a new 0. Count clockwise 0, 1, 2, 3. Pick up 3, move it to 0. Move your loom so that 0 is at the top. 0, 1, 2, 3. Pick up 3. Move it to 0. Oops, the knot fell out. No big deal, just poke it right back in, and you may need to hold it from the back for a little bit until your braid gets longer. Repeat this process, counting 0, 1, 2, 3, turning your loom each time. At this point, you're going to notice that your jellyfish legs at the bottom are getting pretty tangly. Make it a habit to comb out those jellyfish legs each time you turn the loom a few times. That will keep you from having a mess at the end. Soon you'll be able to see the braid emerging from the back of your loom. Keep at it. I'm going to switch over to one that's almost done so I can show you how to finish it off. Your braid should be long enough to fit around your wrist with a little more room to tie your knots. Once you have the right length, pop the strings out of the loom and tie a knot. This is the same kind of knot that you made at the beginning, but the strings will be a little longer. I also like to push the knot up above the braid so that I don't waste any of the braid that I spent so much work doing. Pull both knots tight, and if need be, retie the first knot if it came loose. You can trim that long end, but I like to leave at least 2 centimeters so that if I have to adjust it, I can. Next, tie the friendship bracelet on just as you would tie a shoelace, double knotting it so that it stays tight. You'll have 3 knots in the end, 2 at the ends and 1 tying it together. Then you can trim both so that they look like little pom-poms, but don't go much shorter than a centimeter. That's it. Thanks for sharing your creativity. Keep making art.